Hello and welcome to the Ouija Brothers. In this episode, we go to the Robertson's house. Anyway, so yeah, we've been here, God knows, 15 times, I reckon, at least. The first time we ever came here was about probably 4 years ago. And after being there for about 10 minutes, the first thing we heard was like this, that kind of just seems to echo through the whole building. It wasn't like it was on the floor or the ceiling or the walls. So we started to, it kind of got us into the paranormal, really, I guess. It was one of those locations that sticks in your head. I was a complete skeptic at the time, so it wasn't like, I just didn't believe it. It was just like, yeah, right, that actually happens. So we kept on coming back and back and back, and it almost got worse every time. And I think we had a period of about 2 years where it just disappeared. So we came back when we started Ghost Theory, and it was literally from the second we went in there, it was like people walking around, kids running around. We've played like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and things like that to try and get these kids running around, as stupid as it sounds, but it worked, and it actually sounded like people were running down the corridor. And the last time we came here, we did because we do live investigations here quite a lot, just to sort of prove the legitimacy of it. And it was like someone just smacked the wall 4 or 5 times above us. We'll take you to that specific room, because I would say 95% of everything happens in that one room upstairs, but it's the only place we've ever been where I think
you've experienced paranormal activity.
Yeah, as much as I hate to say it, because I love to stay as skeptical as I can, it's the only place that has really completely baffled me and just think I need to figure it out. So yeah, I think last time we came here we said we need to bring the Ouija brothers along.
And here we are. So here we are.
So by the sounds of it, we should be having a good night. And if not, we'll just be here to explore.
Just, if not, then we know Ghost Theory's full of shit.
Yes. Exactly. But we've cut that bit out, isn't it?
I mean, that could be the title.
Yeah. Ghost Theory full of shit, yeah.
Ghost Theory full.
Well, here we are.
We're only joking anyway.
Good publicity, isn't it?
We appreciate the opportunity to come to the location where Ghost Theory actually started.
Care home, I believe.
Roberts.
Roberts.
Yeah. Robert and Sons.
So Robertson's is the fruit pastel company, isn't it?
Yeah. So as you can see, them doing a lot of construction work. By the looks of it, this place isn't going to be around for much longer at all, is it, Jason?
Yep, and the Ghost Theory is going to lose out on a live location. How do you feel?
It's listed. I don't know why, but because obviously all these houses here are fairly new. This entire area was a hospital. They had, was all tuberculosis? Yeah. I think. Might have to correct that.
He'll put a white caption underneath it.
I can't actually remember what it was. But they had huge buildings. It was so big they had their own train station, I think was just over there. You can get lots of photos of on the internet. There's Trelaw Hospital, I think they called it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just this one building is the Robertsons. And nobody quite knows at this point. I wouldn't say no one knows, but it's not very common knowledge. But I think this was more to do with the staff than it was the actual care home itself.
Oh, okay.
But there are lots of photos on the internet where all the kids are being put outside because of they're supposed to have got fresh air, weren't they? Because that cures them or something.
Yeah.
But you can feel like with this, there's no balconies or anything.
Okay.
Because you know what I mean, like when you get these hospitals, usually they have like huge balconies to make it so it's so they can get fresh air, but this doesn't. So it makes you think it's more for the staff.
Well, it's a pretty grand looking location. Well, I'll say grand.
I've seen better.
It used to be grand.
It's a lovely little feature. Broken air windows. The missing banister. It's a death trap.
It is.
It really is.
This place is actually horrible, to be honest. Well, I have this instant feeling of just, why am I here again? Some people just smashed the living hell out of it.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oddly enough, actually, it wasn't caught on camera, but we heard what sounded like a bath being dragged.
Really?
Which is insane. It was a very similar noise because we spent about half an hour to just walk around moving things, see if we could figure out what made the noise.
Yeah.
Because we used to come here just out of curiosity, actually. Like, even if we weren't filming anything, we'd just turn up just to see what we could find.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting place.
Oh, is there another set of stairs?
Yeah, so it's this...
Oh, I need to check down here first.
This landing, basically, is where we've heard, I would say, 95% of everything that we've ever captured here.
Hello? Is anybody in here? Yeah, you can understand me anyway. Joe, you should see. Hello? Is there anybody in here? Hello? What the hell was that?
Where's Joe? Okay, so Joe's just coming back downstairs.
I literally just heard a proper noise click.
What kind of clipping?
Like something being thrown, like a brick, or like a kind of like, I don't know. Let me try and get it like that.
Yeah.
Just as I was walking down that corridor, you heard me. I stopped, didn't I?
Yep.
Hello. As I was asking to see if anybody was here.
So he's just heard something being thrown. Like maybe something like debris.
It was like a tick, like a weird noise. Not, I don't know if it was.
It usually does take a long time for things to be...
Stop
I'm saying
kicking
this like I completely believe that it's haunted.
Yeah.
But it's mad because it's not like me in a way, but...
Which what he does to you, ain't he, Jess?
Yeah.
You start talking utter garbage. What was that?
Is that you? Well, we're just.
Nobody weren't me. You know what? You'd actually sound like you come from behind me.
Sounds like someone's here.
You start talking utter garbage. You start talking utter garbage. That was like a.
It was like a.
But he'd actually come here.
It was like that.
That's why I was thinking.
That's why I thought it was you.
Well, point the camera to me because I haven't moved. I thought he was like, it sounded like my bag hitting.
No wonder you're blind. It's on 98.
I was like, we weren't sure if it was my bag hitting. So, but you can see I'm quite far away from
Yeah,
him.
you are. You're not by the wall, but if Steve's here, I heard the sound like here.
Yeah.
I heard it from my left, so... Yeah.
The camera would have picked that up.
Yeah, I hope so.
But the thing is, I heard it as well, and he stood out to me. Now, usually, you don't stand there by your own noises, do you?
No.
You're not going to go, oh, fuck, what was that? When you just,
Unless you're fucking stupid.
you're swallowing your own saliva.
You there you go. Fucking hell! Did you hear that noise? It was you. No, this was something different. It couldn't have been me.
It sounded wet.
It sounded just like this.
But that's interesting. I mean, if that's two things that have happened, like a bit
In
of
that
debris,
area, so that's a comeback area, isn't it?
definitely.
Is there anybody up here?
I mean, if we were going to say this place is haunted, then this is where everything, bar a couple of noises, have been heard. In fact, when we've been somewhere else in the building, this is where you think you could hear it from.
Yeah.
I think in here, we were stood in here, I was stood in this doorway, and it sounded like somebody upstairs just smacked the wall 5 times.
In this doorway right here.
I was stood here, and Elliot was stood inside here. It's weird because there were so many other noises around it. Like, it wasn't isolated in a sense, it was... We were following this sound for ages on a live stream.
Like he was like guiding you around the building.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hear if I can hear that same thing again.
He's seeing if he can hear if you can hear it, guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear if I can hear things.
It sounds good to me.
It's going to really be so annoying, isn't it? It's going to be completely silent for the whole thing. And just...
No.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, we did just hear something behind me downstairs.
Like a voice and then like a throwing or a knocking or some type of movement anyway.
So, like,
So we've already got enough. We don't need anything else.
Let's go.
That's it.
Film for 10 more minutes, wrap it up, half-hour video. There you go.
Video done. No, non-stop. You don't even have to cut this.
So the blood room's just down there. When we've actually never managed to get a full investigation done in the blood room. Obviously the blood room's just kids being kids, putting paint everywhere. But we put the camera down on the floor, and I think you can just about hear what sounds like, again, people walking through the corridor. So we're leaving the blood room and coming back out. So it'd be good to do something in there.
Yeah, definitely.
We've actually never done it. Welcome to the lovely blood room.
To be honest, I spent a bit of time on that.
Oh yeah.
Probably took them about 50 minutes.
So what we're going to do, go downstairs, get all the equipment, and start the investigation where we heard those noises right below us. So we'll head
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah, I heard that.
It's that. It's the exact noise.
I heard a knock and then a...
You think the camera would pick that up?
Nah, I was talking.
Is it that though? Because you keep hearing stuff outside, but it sounds like it's in here. It's so weird.
Yeah, let's shut up then.
Sorry, I'm not new to this ghost hunting stuff.
Hello, Jess.
Listen. Scare us out then. But yeah.
I'm so glad that that's happened.
Yeah, it's just you. So you got to be quiet. You can't keep talking.
You're the one asking questions.
Yes, I was. Exactly. Walk towards us then. Listen, that's walking.
I'm trying not to move. There's like little ticky sounds as well, like lighter.
Are you in that
taps.
heavy walking down there? No. Listen then. That's loud thumping.
It's like a very low subwoofer kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that.
Is that kind of what you've heard before?
Yeah, and we have heard it a lot louder as well.
It's going to get louder. It sounds like people.
Yeah.
But we've just obviously checked and there's no one here.
Unless they've just come in, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's that. I just heard it again then. It's like a really loud, on top of the weird bassy rumble.
Yeah. Walk towards us.
There he was.
Is there someone here that can remember me? Because I've been here so many times, and I've asked you so many times if you can make these noises. So I've come here with 2 other people, so you can show off to them as well, because it really is impressive. Can you keep making that loud tapping noise?
Holy shit.
That's like he's underneath you.
Yeah,
That.
it's so strange.
It was like he was behind me.
No, but in this area.
Yeah, it's in here. That's weird.
Because we were stood there actually with Icondra, and it sounded like someone was just walking up each step, and then the bloody cat ball went off on top as well.
Oh, fuck you.
I mean, you could see that was none of us, right?
Mate. Remember, I don't swear. Like,
Yeah, it's insane, isn't it?
that was like something dropping, or
Being thrown up against the wall.
Or went off on top as well.
Oh, fuck you.
Or went off on top as well.
Oh, fuck you.
I've got to move down.
Just got to.
It sounded like it was coming here.
Well, we all heard that then.
Yeah, you could hear it was away from us.
Is someone throwing stuff? Does someone not want us here? That loud bang that we just heard,
That's me, my camera. Okay.
we need to hear that again in front of us. Can you please make that noise again? Oh, let's have a quick look downstairs. I feel like I've gone deaf in one ear, and then I've done nothing. It was like a proper throw of something, that was.
Yeah.
It was very good, whatever it was. I mean, glad we was all standing together, so...
And still. So, because the camera would have picked that up easily.
That's the entrance. Actually, I've got a good way to stop people from coming in. Well, not stop them, but
Or just for now.
just so if anybody was to come in, they'd have to like knock that off, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Well, so the places that I always find best, if we go back up onto that middle part,
Yeah.
and there's another room just down there that's happened. If we go in those, maybe I could try and ask to see if they remember me.
Okay.
Because I've never had anything in this point before. Never down there. Only one room down there, and always pretty much in this part of the corridor. Like, that's kind of like what I want to try and solve in a way. Because it's like, is it just where we're stood there, and it's the movement
Yeah.
of your body on the hollow floorboards or something? Does that create the noise?
Yeah, but that wouldn't explain that crash. Like that banging, crashing sound. Saying that the building is in bad condition, so we can't rule out, was it debris falling? Always a possibility. But it was bloody good timing. We're going to introduce ourselves. My name is Stephen.
I'm Jason.
Sure.
Said sure. Sure thing, mate.
I believe you. I'm Joe, and I've been here so many times before. Is there anyone here that can remember me or recognise me? Can you just go crazy if you do? Just make as many noises as possible.
Okay, so I'd say about 20 minutes ago, when we was downstairs, we all heard, it sounded like a voice. Could you come and do that again for us, please? Come up onto the stairs where we are. I can hear that. Is that light walking?
Yeah. It's like here. Underneath.
It's always here, it's really weird.
Joe isn't moving.
No, it's like
No
here.
one's moving?
Slash underneath. But again, it's like a constant...
Dun, 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 dun. It's like water dripping. It's sort of like
But without the water.
Is like the bath leaking or something that is dripping through a pipe, I don't know.
If you could make that noise again, the voice that we was on about, do it into one of the cameras. If you don't know what a camera is, it's what me and Jason are holding, and they have lights on them, red lights. Walk up to it and give us a word. Give us a message. He caught us off guard last time. We weren't even expecting it whatsoever. But we're very grateful. We've heard other knocks, other taps. We've heard a crashing sound. And there's no one here
You will hear that sound again.
besides us.
I hope you do.
Is that paranormal activity? Oh shit.
That was loud.
Ask it again.
Could you knock twice for yes if that was you? That was one.
But it feels like it's right where I am.
Yeah.
Could it be these pipes?
It does actually sound like that, doesn't it? Genuinely.
But you get that resonant.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, hold on, let me resume that in. So on the pipe, you get like a resonate. Whereas these are pretty dull. And them just like that.
It does sound exactly like that, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we have no wind.
And this, it's like that, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly the same as
But
that.
these walls, obviously, these walls are just solid brick either side.
What do you think it is, Jace?
There's plenty of things it could be.
Go on.
Care to elaborate?
So, a simple movement of something here, and then the turn.
But sometimes it's happening when none of us are even
I
moving.
understand that. But then it could be an afterthought of the impressions that you're leaving with yourself. Could be the building actually falling down,
Yeah.
like gradually, and after time this bit won't exist anymore because it's dropping.
It's weird because the one thing that's happened that we just have zero explanation for, other than it just being someone else here, is in there, and those 4 or 5, I think it was 5 really loud knocks.
I have no explanation of that massive crash.
No, all that. But we've had it so like, it's usually if once you've been here for like 4 hours or so, you can almost start to have what seems like a conversation, because you can just say, "Are you male or female?" and then like twice and whatnot. And we got to the point where we actually thought it was about a 12-year-old female was in here.
So then we should build on that, if that's what you think's in here. And then we've had missing. That's back for a while. Run down the corridor. Slam a door. If you'd seen me last night, guys, I was on fire. Listen.
Yeah.
Proper, like, not. You're a knob. I don't know if you know what knob means.
He's read the messages on the wall.
And I mean, like, proper walking me, aren't they?
Really?
Like, proper, like that.
With a smile as well.
No, I'm just smiling because it's just knob. Are you playing with us? Yeah, I'll proper like this behind me, like. And I ain't making that noise. I don't walk that high. Steve, looks like someone's around the fucking corner.
I know.
No, by you.
It's the wall, isn't it?
Oh, it's scary. That was. Well, who's that looking in the corner?
Yeah. How's it feel being in the dark compared to having the lights on? Is it a bit different?
We've done it before, actually. We turn the lights off and we play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Yeah. Well, that was on the live stream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think. See that?
See that? That was back up there again, wasn't it?
Right behind me, and you know what? I am going to turn round.
It's always up there. It's really weird. Well, not always, but
Yeah, because we've had a voice from here. That's why we've come down this way,
yeah.
because we want to hear that voice.
We haven't heard that kind of crashing sound again, though, have we?
No, that was loud. That was. Could have been a one-off. Could have been something to do with the building.
I don't think we've ever captured that before or heard that before.
Yeah.
So.
Even so, it was a good capture.
Mm.
Whatever it was. Because you're witnessing the building breakdown. Some would say that's better than ghost hunting.
Or was it paranormal? It's
Not while you're in it though.
inconclusive.
It is Stephen. Alright, so I'll turn around, I'll entertain you.
Try and talk to us again. Use your voice again. How old are you? We don't care about your footsteps anymore. Doesn't impress us. Throw something. Scare us out of this building. That's running.
It is, I told you. Throw it.
That's getting closer.
Throw it. It's evil, whatever's here is evil.
Where's it coming from? Is it upstairs or?
Yep. How can it always be where you are?
I think it could be rats or something in the walls running up.
No, them scatter. They say an arm down know a rat that makes a noise like.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
You know what I mean? It's got to be like some kind of fault in the building. We need something significant.
Yeah, I'm happy with that big crash that happened at the start.
I hope we've got that clear on the camera. And I hope we've got that growl on the camera.
You can see how we end up spending 6 hours here.
Yep.
Easily. Over 15 or times, sometimes.
I feel like it's on the cusp.
Is something going to happen?
Yeah, of something great. But I don't know if that's how it makes him feel all the while. And if it does, then we got to go. Because we'll be here for a long time.
I find it fascinating because it's unique, isn't it? It's not. There's no other place we've ever been to that seems to get this same atmosphere.
Yeah.
You can almost feel like you are actually talking to something. That you don't feel stupid. I mean, like a lot of places you go and nothing's happening. You keep talking to the walls. You feel slightly insane.
to yourself.
Yeah, it's just with this place you do kind of feel like you're talking to someone.
Yeah.
Which is an odd feeling.
So that wraps up the investigation that we done at the Roberts care home. It was fun hanging out with Joe from Ghost Theory. Go check those guys out. As for those knocks that we heard inside the property, very weird. We don't know exactly what's causing it. As Griff said, is it just the building falling down around us? It's a possibility. Or is it something paranormal? Who knows? Unfortunately, the camera didn't pick them up too good. If you've got headphones, check them out with the headphones on. You can hear the slight knocks and the taps that we were hearing in real time. One thing's for sure though, we will be going back to check it out. It deserves more investigating, and that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.